Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Cheese X here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we got to the Saffron Gym, defeated Sabrina, and got ourselves the Marsh Badge. In this part, we're gonna head west to Route 7 and explore a bit of Celadon City, as that is the next town, and that will contain the next gym. I'm really actually playing this really to calm down and relax at the moment because I just want to apologize for the very lack of frequency of uploads last week. It's because I have been very busy at a school project, the capstone project actually, and I've been pretty busy at it because if I don't hand it in on time, I fail the 12th grade and I have to repeat. Luckily, I just got it all done, and it's it's due the day after I record this, so I'm just coming down. He's talking about the incident at the power plant is close to Lavender Town, but forget about that. Here we are at Route 7 now. There's a small patch of grass here, and although this is a very short route, by the way, here's the underground path. What's a player? Unconscious traders have been holding battles in the underground path. Because of rising complaints by local residents, the underground path has been sealed indefinitely. Celadon police. I thought it was because of the power outage. And also, have you ever noticed that in these games the underground paths cross, but there's no intersection when you go in? It's just straight path. It's weird. Now, in this special path, you can find two new Pokemon. First up is Houndour, which is pretty strong Pokemon. Has very good stats, especially physical and special offense. Outside of Roar, they can learn moves like Feint Attack, which I finally realized what that is. It's basically the Dark-type version of Swift. It never misses. It can learn Flamethrower because it's part Fire-type. And it can learn Crunch, which is the best Dark-type attack. It evolves into Houndoom at level 24, which has even better stats and impressive speed, and is actually a very good Pokemon to pick up, and I highly recommend picking it up. I won't because I already got the Mighty Party of 6 plus a Mantine in the PC, so I don't have to worry about it. Another Pokemon you can capture is Murkrow. Now, Murkrow is not the best stats in the world and being a Dark and Flying type. Well, you find so many flying types in the first few games that it's really not worth picking up. It does learn Feint Attack, but aside from that, none of the moves are even that good. The only good thing is that it can learn Fly, but again, there's so many other flying type Pokemon you can teach it to. But forget about Route 7 because that's literally the shortest route I believe in the series. But here we are in Celadon City. And I kind of like the little bass or guitar in the background. That's new. And this guy still has a Poliwrath. This Poliwrath is my Boulder. I wonder if it will ever evolve into a frog Pokemon. That's actually pretty funny because you have to have a King's Rock and treat it. By the way, I have my very own Politoed. If I just didn't hit B. Ha! I have a frog Pokemon and you don't have. Here's a Pokemon Center where you can go ahead and save and... Is that you seen? Why, I am back visiting my hometown. Ah, Celadon is your hometown, huh? Well, I guess you simply moved to Johto to do all that Suicune is, but anyways. It's been quite a while. Good, have you heard? There has been fresh rumors of a rainbow-colored Pokemon appearing in Tin Tower. I've just had my partner healed, so I'm heading to Ecruteak. I'll be seeing you, Gold. A rainbow-colored Pokemon at Tin Tower. Huh. This guy looks important. He actually kind of looks like... what's his name? Sam? He's from Pokemon Emerald. First time I remember seeing him was from the anime, back when I used to actually watch the anime. Shit. He's going to hide down in the basement of the game corner. Oh wait, that was 3 years ago. That's too bad because I wanted to say, oh my gosh, game corner is still open, let's infiltrate the base, but, you know, I already have to spoil it. But the game corner is now Celadon City of Rainbow Dreams, yeah, because isn't Celadon the name for rainbows? I assume so, because Saffron is another name for gold, and it's the Golden City, but the playground for everybody, not just adults. Celadon Gaming Corner. It used to be for grown-ups in the Rocket Gaming Corner, but going here and Remix! As you'll know, it's a new song altogether, but I know that the one from Red and Blue is remixed in Diamond Pearl, which is interesting. Let's talk to everybody, see if they give us coins. All state of the art. This is a mission around. They cleaned me out yesterday, so it should pay out today. Oh God. That just reminded me of that one episode from the Twilight Zone about this guy. I'm talking about the one about the guy who got been obsessed with the slot machines because he won a jackpot on his first try and then he keeps trying to win it again only to lose the money he originally had. And remember that one SpongeBob SquarePants episode I forgot. I can't remember what it was, but I remember there Squidward was hallucinating. There was this one voice that was like Squidward. I know that was a reference to that specific episode of Twilight Zone. I have actually watched every episode of Twilight Zone and all of them are good. At least the ones that are up on Netflix. I'm sure there's plenty more that's just didn't air on Netflix, but they would play out. Hurry up. Really? You guys are at this. The coins just keep coming up. Your kid, you want to play? I'll show my luck with you. Hey, you don't have a... I don't have any coin case. I forgot about that. Are you playing the slots, dude? I'm trying to get enough coins for a prize Pokemon. Oh no, you're here. But I don't have enough coins yet. Will you give me a coin case? Okay, where am I gonna get a coin case? Well, I don't need a coin case. But anyways, you go to this last, you win prizes here, can't even display it, but, in Pokemon Gold and Silver, you can get a Mr. Mime, an Eevee, and a Porygon. In Pokemon Crystal, you get a... No, wait. In Gold and Silver, it was a Pikachu, Eevee, and Porygon. In this game, well, since you get Eevee from Bill, instead what you get is a I can't even remember. I just looked this up on the internet of what Pokemon are here so I can tell you about it, but just can't. Shoot, I'm sorry. It should be up in the column to the left. Stick on iPhone and lose all my money. Do you give me a coin case? Yeah, show my 100 coins. That's funny. This alright. I spend, yeah, just talking about Scarspec. We already know about Scarspec. At least that, you know, increases the accuracy, but, and such. Down here to the restaurant. They're having a, well, what's this? Hi, we're having an eat-a-thon contest. We can't serve you right now, sorry. Crunch, crunch. Nobody here will give you a coin case. You should look in Johto. Oh, I see. Reference to the first game. But Goldenrod has the best food anywhere. Takes quantity over quality. I'm happy when I'm full. That's not necessarily true with me. I mean, I like the food more than the quantity. I mean, I just hate it when I go to places like Denny's. I love the food at Denny's. Denny's is probably my favorite restaurant, but you come up out of there and once you stand up, your stomach scratches and doesn't go well when there's a lot of food there. You break my concentration, and that's what I was aiming for. Oh, by the way, there's one I actually do remember. Get some leftovers from the trash cans. It basically recovers a little bit of HP per turn. I think I'll give that to Sudabo. Or did I open up stats? I wanted to open up item. Okay, scroll down, all the way down, and leftovers. There we go. Nobody's holding the AXP share. I should give that to Togepi, and luckily we have cut, so this isn't a problem. And also there is another item somewhere here. Just spamming the button now. And we got a PP up. Increases the PP of one move. Very, very nice. By the way, still the department store here. And also in these waters you can find Muck and Grimer, which is pretty disturbing. Considering, you know, what Muck and Grimer are based off of. Here we have Celadon Mansion. Which I remember if the game creators are here.
Right there, Pokemon, keep me companies, so I don't ever feel lonely. Your house even brings money home. My kitties. I don't need a husband. I just need my cats.
Okay, that's enough creepiness. Someone is in the middle of composing an email. I hope you visit Kanto. I think you'll be surprised at how much things have changed here. You'll also see many Pokemon that aren't native to Johto. To the producer. Wait a minute. The producer, isn't that Tajiri? Oh, wait, Nintendo is the producer, never mind. But, guess what? The game creators are still in Celadon. Is that right? I'm the game designer. That would make you... Satoshi. All I remember is Satoshi. Filling up your demands and stuff, but don't give up. For me, I'm the programmer. Play the slot machines. No. I just told off the... I can't believe I just told off the programmer. But anyways. And the twins adorable? Jasmine's pretty too. Oh, I love him. You must be the graphics designer. No, he's a graphics artist. Never mind. I drew you. Originally, I thought it just meant I drew a picture of me, but no, that was because I knew what a graphics designer was. I'm still working on a few RPG Maker projects. I believe I should release them sometime soon. I might even put advertisements up on this channel, but anyways, alright places, I do love them so. I think the only thing that loves heights as much as me is smoke. I freaking hate heights. Said. Look at that, there's no ground, it's just blue space. Crazy old lady, I don't even know who you're supposed to be. You're not even part of GameStop. No, GameStop? I meant Game Freak. Nobody cares about GameStop. I used to like GameStop, but then once they discovered poor customer service and the advertising really kicked in, it kind of reminds me of Pizza Hut. Great food, great products, but not great service. I mean, a kind of terrifying tale. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who was given a new bicycle. He wanted to try it right away. He was having so much fun that he didn't notice the sun had set. While riding home in a pitch black night, the bike nearly slowly slowed. The pedals became heavy, and when he stopped pedaling, the bike began slipping backwards. It was as if the bike was cursed and trying to drag him into oblivion. It was attached to a drift balloon. The boy had been riding uphill on cycling road. Listening so visually, you may take this TMO3, which is curse. It's a terrifying move that slowly whittles down the victim's HP if you are a ghost type. If you teach it to a ghost type Pokemon, cuts your own HP in half to inflict a curse. If used by any other Pokemon, it just lowers attack. It just lowers speed to boost attack and defense. And that's pretty much it for Celadon City. Actually, I was going to say let's go ahead and tackle the gym in the next part, but there's one thing that caught my mind. Oh, by the way, department store, right. I was gonna end this video, but no, I remember the department store. You can buy various items here. It's just like the one in Goldenrod. Nope, not different at all, but anyways. I was gonna say, next time we'll tackle the gym to the south, but there's something that caught my interest. You seen said that there was a rainbow-colored bird Pokemon that appeared on Tin Tower. Wait a minute. Could it be?